Hello everybody, I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Clarice Tinsley. It is advertised as the biggest party in Dallas, and it happens every Sunday.
But now a young woman's death has some people questioning why no one has done more to put the brakes on this all-night bash. First tonight on Fox 4 News at 9, Becky Oliver is in with the Fox 4 investigation. Becky.
Well, when most of the Metroplex is fast asleep, this young crowd is just getting started. A warning, some may find the images explicit.
It's the hottest craze, the all-night party that caters to the younger crowd. But for one local teenager and her friends, a night of clubbing turned tragic.
She called me freaking out, telling me that, they took Brittany to the hospital.
The Millers' 21-year-old daughter, Courtney, had been out with childhood friend Brittany Nemeth.
And she was just screaming and crying, and that's when she told me, Brittany's gone, she's dead, she's not breathing.
A White Settlement police report says the young women were at a club called Jaguars in northwest Dallas. Brittany and her boyfriend were taking the drug ecstasy. When Brittany started tripping, friends took her outside, and the Millers say club security got them a cab.
Why didn't the people that were at the club call 911? I mean, this happened at the club.
The Millers say the cab drove 45 miles all the way to White Settlement when Parkland Hospital was just a few miles away. Once home, the friends put Brittany in a cold bath.
They were all impaired to the point where they were not making good decisions.
By the time Courtney drove her friend to the emergency room, hours later, it was too late.
When they opened the door, she had fallen out and had stuff coming out of her mouth.
19-year-old Brittany Nemeth was dead. An autopsy shows she had toxic levels of a variety of drugs, including methamphetamine and ecstasy. This is the club where Nemeth and her friends went to party. It's called Eternal Eden. It opens on Sunday mornings at 3 a.m. in the Jaguars Club to anyone 18 years old and up. $20 gets you inside the door, where you're hit with intense, loud music, lights, and smoke. The morning we visit, the club is packed, standing room only. The club serves no alcohol, just water and sports drinks.
Everything that I saw is consistent with what we expect from a drug fest, and that's what these things are. It's a drug fest and nothing more.
Trinka Porata viewed our video. She's a consultant and national expert on raves and ecstasy. She says what caught her attention was the water.
Kids on ecstasy and other drugs need to drink water. They're told you have to hydrate, keep hydrating, so it's a big focus, and that's always a red flag when you see very little alcohol and mostly water.
By 7 a.m., the sun is coming up, and the teens and young adults start pouring out of the club. Young women dressed in bikinis and furry boots.
I said, bro, you gave me $8.
It's a chaotic scene. The all-night partiers pack up their coolers and head to their cars and drive off. There's a car stuck in a ditch. Liquor bottles litter the street and parking lot nearby. There is security working outside the club, but our investigation found they're not law enforcement. In fact, Dallas police and the county sheriff both confirm officers are not allowed to work off duty at this club. Police records show multiple calls for service during a 9-month period. We find reports of people unconscious and passed out, and overdosed male transported to the hospital. One report says security guard is not letting unconscious person stay, making her friends take her away and not wait for the ambulance. Another report after an alleged robbery states security is trying to push him away and let suspects leave the location. We also find thefts, fights, and vehicle break-ins. No one from the city of Dallas or the police is commenting on the club. The city will only confirm Eternal Eden is operating without a dance hall license, which is required by Dallas police.
Somebody has to wake up and say enough is enough.
The Millers hope by speaking up it will bring attention to the club. Brittany's death didn't just devastate her family, but the Millers as well.
No friend should allow a friend to die. I totally get that. But you're dealing with kids that have taken drugs not thinking.
I just don't understand why the city allows it to go on. How many kids need to die before they say, okay, we need to cut this out? You know, I mean, one is too many, and they're just allowing it to go on.
Now, we tried contacting the club both by phone and email. No one got back to us. The city of Dallas is not refusing to comment, just not talking at this time.
Becky, a lot of kids pouring out of that club on an early Sunday morning. Are homeowners complaining about that?
Not that we've heard, but keep in mind, this is located in an industrial part of town. There are very few houses around there, and most of the businesses on a Sunday morning are closed.
And what about all those kids and teens coming out? Are they driving?
Most of them are driving, Clarice, and I think that's where a lot of the concern lies. You saw that car that was stuck in the ditch. We heard tires screeching out of the place. Those young adults are coming out, getting into cars, heading out onto the highway at a time when a lot of Dallas residents on a Sunday morning are just getting up and getting on with their day.
Becky, that was amazing. Thank you for showing us that.